Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of the second reproduction. So let's jump right back in. He took a deep breath and bowed to the children. Had he cleared his doubts for them? For now? Yes! Okay everyone, grab each other's hands. We're going to the courtyard. It's just as I thought. Children really do work best on Lizette. Lizette told me once that he was the eldest child in his family, so he had lots of little brothers and sisters to look after. That's why I was confident he never abandoned a child in danger. Anyway, I should be helping out too. As I silently cheered on Lizette, I walked over to another pile of rubble, hearing a muffled voice cry out from under the rocks. I think this is the last. As the sun finally began to set, I sighed, glancing around my surroundings one more time. Near the courtyard, Lizette and a large crowd of children were having fun together. Hey mister, are you a champion? No, I'm not a champion, but my princess is. So you're with the bad guys? A real champion would never do something this cruel. Don't worry. A real champion wouldn't kill us? Yes. Isn't that why we're here? Ooh, and since you saved us, you must be a good guy, right? You're a human, mister, but if it's you, I'd gladly marry you. Hey, that's cheating. I want to marry him too. Then why don't we all get married? Huh, what a bold declaration. Who would have thought a filthy mind lay behind such an innocent face? Gardis! Have you finished everything on your side of the village? I walked towards the two of them from behind, clapping the dust off my hands. Yes, we managed to save far more people than expected thanks to you two. You have my gratitude. Oh, you're not going to say something sarcastic? I'm not a foolish enough king to interpret kindness as malice, and what's more, I doubt you're the type of woman to trick me through something like this, are you? You do have an eye for women. I'm not surprised considering how many lovers you've had. Leaving that aside, I'd like you to tell me your true goal. You spent most of last night trying to kill me while spouting propaganda, but now you're saving demon children in a massacred village. It's as if you became a completely different person. I'm honestly wondering if I'm being deceived. I'm not surprised you feel that way. Even I don't know myself. But there's one thing I am sure about. I no longer believe that demons are the embodiment of all evil. I came here today to prove that. So, you found the path you wish to walk from now on? I'm not sure yet. I know for sure that what I'm seeing now isn't an illusion, but there's still a lot I need to think about. An illusion? Don't worry about it. I wished Gardis wouldn't look at me like that. His gaze was suffocating. Up until a moment ago, I had been trying to stop myself from embracing him. Even though he was so close, I couldn't reach out and touch him. Because I was afraid. Afraid that if I did, I'd discover that this was a dream after all, and that this world had never existed. Even if this was just an illusion, I wanted to stay by his side for a little longer. Even if none of it's real. A self-ridiculing smile formed on his lips without my consent. I closed my eyes and brushed past him, as if trying to avoid his gaze. With the worst possible timing, my body had given up on me. The tension from the rescue mission had finally left me, and fatigue suddenly surged through me in its stead. Princess! My knees crumpled and I fell towards the ground. You shouldn't force yourself. Here, let me carry you as thanks for what you did today. Huh? Instead of the hard stone floor, I landed in warm, strong arms. Words fell away from me. Gardis! 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 He was just an illusion, and yet, why could he arouse such powerful feelings within me? Why did they hurt so much? I like you. I love you. I wanted to shout those words over and over until my voice cracked and my throat dried up. The feelings I'd been trying to hold back were flooding through me again, expanding at an alarming rate. Christina. I regained my senses and realized that I was clinging to his arm. Nervous, I shook my head. Gardis gave a small sigh and let go of me, interpreting it as a refusal of his offer. I was struck by emptiness and pain violent enough to shatter my heart. I stretched my hands out towards him as he walked away, but I couldn't say anything. I bit my lower lip instead, unsatisfied. I can't. Not now. The blood-red sun shone against his back as he walked straight ahead. I could only watch him as I struggled with my own sense of reality. Again? I could hear something. I'd heard a mysterious sound just before I woke up, and it guided me here. It wasn't a loud or horrible sound. In fact, it was quite pleasant. I couldn't help but be attracted to it. It didn't sound like something buzzing inside my ear. That is the sound of the gap. Huh? I was sure I was the only one here. But once I turned around, there stood a man cloaked in a long black coat. Oh, it's a man, okay. A coat dark enough to blend into the night. It took a lot of effort to see him. You're not from the castle. He looked nothing like the patrolmen, and more importantly, I couldn't understand a word he just said. The gap? You opened the door and passed through the gap. That's why you can hear them. What in the world are you? Is this all a dream? Or is it reality? I know the answer to that. So this isn't a dream after all? Is everything you experience in this world sweet and kind, just like it is in a dream? No, it's not. Indeed. You wouldn't have opened the door otherwise. What is the gap? The gap is the present, the past, and the future. I exist as I watch you right now, but I am not here. That sounds like a riddle. Well, you already know the answer yourself, so there's no need for me to say it. What do you know? You could say I know everything, or nothing, or so to speak. In the end, the truth only lies in the hearts of those who see it. Then why have you appeared before me, and why did I cannot answer that, I'm afraid. I can, however, answer your first question. I'll simply say that the people of this gap treat their new residents with the utmost courtesy. Then can you at least tell me your name? Shade. Shade? What a mysterious name. While yours is beautiful, Princess Christina. How did you know my name? Wait, if you know my past and future, then of course you would know. Well then, I must excuse myself for tonight. If you ever need my help, then come to the church. I can guide you down the right path at the very least. And with that, the man faded away, vanishing into the night. Normally, I would have made a huge fuss about something as crazy as this, but my heart was as calm as the lake's surface. Maybe so many strange things had happened to me over the past month, I was slowly getting used to it. Whether it's a dream or reality, I still have to keep going. I murmured that to myself and stared at my palm as I clenched it into a fist. The corridor was pitch black, and I couldn't see anything further than a few steps ahead. As if to suggest... Death Ride, first month again. Woo! Gardis, I have a favor to ask. What is it? The Lunaria Festival's just around the corner, right? When it's happening, I'd like you to increase the guards around the area. Why? We've had an increase in fake champions invading the area recently. We shouldn't let our guard down just because there's a lot of strong men around. Are you saying that as a former demon hunter? I am, so please. Alright, since it's you, I'll double the number of guards. Thank you, Gardis. There's less to worry about now. Oh, things are gonna change! So tomorrow's the day off in the Demon Kingdom, huh? I should go to sleep. Holiday night. Secluding myself in the castle all day made me feel restless, so I decided to go on a walk. Oh, are you going somewhere? I accidentally bumped into Jin. Yes, I felt like taking a walk. Impressive. I didn't expect Sir Lizette to let you out of his sight. Allow? What do you mean? Wouldn't he say something like, you mustn't go out by yourself, princess, and not let you leave the room? Well, now that you mention it, but Lizette wants time on his own to relax too sometimes. I'm envious that he serves such a kind lady. Really? You know, if he heard you say that. Huh. So I'm not a kind master, Jin. Gardis! You must be joking, my lord. I'm not even half as clever as you, and yet you always leave me a big pile of documents to go through while you head to the brothel. It brings out the utmost gratitude in my heart. Huh. Your scolding skills are second to none. Are you aware of the proverb, the truth hurts? Nope. Anyway, Chris, I was looking for you. Huh, me? Indeed, you. Now let's go. Huh? Where to? But Gardis ignored my cries and dragged me along anyway, as willful as ever. As we turned a corner, I heard Jin give a heavy sigh behind us. You're just using me to escape Jin, aren't you? Haha, now, don't be so grumpy. I wasn't lying, you know. I really was looking for you. Oh? Then what for? You'll see it in a few moments. See what? His ambiguous words made my head tilt. We kept walking until we reached a door halfway down the corridor. Then Gardis turned to me and smiled. I've always wanted to show you this. I've always wondered what you would say. It's a ballroom. When you see it. That's... I stood frozen to the spot, speechless. On a snow-white wall, in the deepest part of the room hung an enormous portrait of a woman with shining gold hair and eyes the color of dusk. The captivating smile on her scarlet lips made me long for her, even though we were both women. I knew it was just a painting, but I still had a strong urge to kneel before it. The woman held a bewitching aura. What a beautiful woman! Isn't she? That's a portrait of my grandmother, the first queen of Deathride. Her name was Risti. Wait, you mean that's the legendary Queen of Darkness? Isn't she recorded in your textbooks? Yes, she is, but the description's more... ugly and sinister-looking woman, right? Haha, I thought so. I doubt there'd be a war if they made made their despised enemies look beautiful. Sorry. You don't need to apologize. You've done nothing wrong. You called her beautiful yourself, didn't you? How many centuries has it been since a human said that, I wonder? I'm sure my grandmother would be delighted. Why are you showing it to me? Didn't I just tell you? I wanted to hear what you had to say about it. Now that we've done that, we can... He paused, glanced back to the portrait, and muttered something. We need to report to my grandmother. Her long-awaited dream is yet to be achieved, but there is still something worth celebrating. Report? My mother fell in love with a human. When I was still young, she killed herself to follow her lover in death. So Risti was the one who brought me up. I see. My grandmother's dream was to create a world where humans and demons could coexist together. Well, even in modern times, her dream is still just a dream. A self-ridiculing smile floated onto his lips as he stared up at the portrait. It made him look lonely for some reason. Honestly, when I saw you helping those villagers the other day, I was so happy. I was worried I would cry out with delight. The representative of the human race, a true champion helping injured demons. It was a sight worthy of celebration. I don't think I'm worthy of such a title. I can't call myself a true champion, not when I couldn't save anyone, not when I killed the man I loved with my bare hands. I already felt unworthy of his kindness, and yet I couldn't bear to be parted from him. I'm just an ordinary, despicable woman. Huh, but isn't that better? Huh? I raised my head, thinking he was teasing me, but when I met his gaze, I saw that he was serious. He was smiling, but the depths of his eyes held a glittering radiance so beautiful it made my heart race. I think you would agree that a woman is far more appealing than a saint. What are you talking about? You don't have to be nervous. I won't take a bite out of you here. My grandmother would get mad if I did it in front of her after all. That's not it! Well, things are starting to become more interesting. Wouldn't you agree, Christina? I suppose. Doesn't he ever think about how I feel? But if he really knew, how would he react to it? I felt a hint of bitterness rise within me as I looked at his carefree face. Would you forgive me? Or would you... I let the question fade away, burying it alongside the old future. I wanted to know the answer, but I also felt immensely afraid. Okay. It is time to go to the grocery store. Welcome! Let's buy something. Alright, so we need the amazing Viagra power. Our Viagra power drink gives you wings. Okay, so we need this. Confirm. I need some holy water. Rumored to have healing properties. Confirm. Don't need that. I need Tears of the Sun God. I need Tears of the Moon Goddess. I need Coldberry Cocktails. And I need Demon Killer. There we go. Okay. Should be good, right? Is there anything else you'd like? Okay, cool. Leave the shop. I look forward to your next visit. Alright. Now then, courtyard. Aren't I good enough for you, Nana? Calm down, Hughes. Calm down, Hughes. You're scaring Nana. Or Nana. Shut up, Fane. You just want Nana for yourself, don't you? It's not that you aren't good enough. It's just... All three of us have been best friends since we were kids. Why do I have to choose one of you? Being a childhood friend isn't good enough for me anymore, Nana. I want you to see me as a man. Hughes? You took the words right out of my mouth, Hughes. You too, Fane? Yes, looks like we don't have a choice. We'll have a contest. Hughes, whoever gives Nana the best present on her birthday gets to date her. Sound good? I accept. Interesting. Okay, let's go to the theater. Huh? Ooh. Huh? Ooh. What? I can't believe it. This is my lucky day. Hallelujah. Huh? You there, fancy earning some quick cash? Cash? You see, our main actress fell ill and we don't have an understudy to replace her. I thought we were screwed when suddenly you appeared. I don't see what That's why I want you to fill in for her. You look exactly like her, so I'm sure it'll all work out. Don't be ridiculous. I've never acted in all my life. Not a problem. Make a mistake. We can improvise around it. We'll even reward you for your time. I'm begging you. We're in such trouble here. We're in so much trouble here. Someone always seems to fall ill on performance days. Let's accept. Thank goodness. There's no time to spare, so here's today's script. A certain writer's prayers? It's a popular play in Death Ride. Apparently the play was written in memory of the playwright's close friend, who died at a shockingly young age. Wow. This looks rather difficult, but... Let's see. Leave me alone, my death is certain. What are you talking about? If you're a man, then keep fighting until your final breath. Why won't you run away? Most humans do after finding out I'm a demon. But you don't look scary at all. You see, your eyes portray kindness. I'm not a kind person at all. That's the very reason why I've been exiled. Exiled? What did you do? I fought my brother over the throne. Because of that, I was exiled. I see, so you're actually a kind person after all. Huh? Your eyes are filled with sorrow, not hatred from losing the throne. Even though you've been chased out of your homeland, you can't bear to hate your brother, can you? You're a strange young lady indeed. Maybe I am. Some do call me odd. I'm not surprised. You must be the only princess in the whole world to prefer a military uniform to a dress. Of course, dresses are much harder to move around in, and I prefer swinging swords to singing or playing a harp. So, may I ask for your name now, O mysterious demon? Have you never heard the saying, telling someone your true name is the ultimate way to let your guard down? See it as thanks for being healed. Huh, very well. I'm no different to a dead man after all. My name is Gardis. I'm second in line to the throne of the world of darkness. Okay, I think I can remember most of it. Fantastic. Okay, curtains up. Huh? Wait! But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.